Hello, fight fans. Welcome to BC guys. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Woo! 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 Listen, guys, this is getting interesting right now, man. Things are getting interesting. So, as you can see right here, Ruiz Jr. finally breaks a silence on the Anthony Joshua rematch being announced for Saudi Arabia. And he's saying that he insists the fight will be on his terms and take place in the United States of America, not Saudi Arabia. This is the video. Let's take a look at it, bro. Stay tuned. Now, wow. Now, wow. Let's take a look at it, right?
I know everybody's talking about the fight and all that, but we got the real news coming soon. But the fight is gonna happen soon. AJ got the rematch. Yes, we do got the rematch. We taking that rematch, champ. Of course. But it's gonna be on my term and our term. We're gonna bring it back here in the United States.
He said it's gonna be on my term. We're gonna bring it back to the United States.
Scared. Hell yeah! Why do you think he's over there trying to make the fight over there in Saudi Arabia? Like I said, I don't have no protection over there.
He said he has no protection in Saudi Arabia. What the hell? You said you don't want to fight in the UK. You said you didn't want to fight in the UK, and then Joshua gave you a chance to fight in a neutral ground. What protection? You're sounding like a beach right now, you know. Well,
first of all, who the fuck is Adi Ruiz that looking for protection? That's idiot.
Protection, guy. See what this guy talking. He said no. He said no protection. The Mexican pussy, man. The Mexican pussy.
A fucking cockroach, Mexican burrito seller.
Damn it. So what are your thoughts, bro, about this issue, bro?
My thought remains what it is. I told you yesterday that I see a possible litigation happening, and I'm very interested. I've analyzed this same thing yesterday. That my interest, as much as I would love to see the rematch, maybe in the future, I wouldn't mind not saying it now because I actually want Ruiz to go broke. That's going to be like a Christmas gift to me. I want Ruiz to get to eat the street of Los Angeles selling burritos, selling hot dog, selling tacos after he loses his house and loses his car and all that. That would be justice to me because I eat ingrates, I eat idiots. Just like Bruce fucking Vane was saying today. Like,
yeah.
If not for Anthony Joshua, like all these heavyweights you are supposed to wake up in the morning, thanking God and praying that God should keep Anthony Joshua in the game. If not for Anthony Joshua, where will Ruiz make 1 million? This fool wasn't even a $500,000 fighter. His highest post ever was $100,000. Now he got the point to make about 7 million in the first fight. He's gonna make 9 million in the second fight. But the fool still goes about talking nonsense, load of bullshit. So that's why I don't mind that rematch not happening. He can give up those belts. Joshua can go back and get ranked, go fight Pat. He will have a point to fight one of those belts, get the fight. Why that fool get sued? When he gets sued, he won't be able to fight. If you have to hire lawyers, you have to pay cost of litigation, loss of earnings to Joshua and all that stuff, you know. To me, that is justice. That is justice to me. You know, I don't. God, that guy is an ungrateful soul, man. he begins to talk nonsense, and I'm getting really irritated. I don't want to even hear that.
Listen, if he do, he said USA only USA. So this guy knew, he knows what to do. He knew what Haman did in USA or whatever they did in USA, right?
I told you, I keep telling everybody that Ruiz is on PEDs. Like at the end, and Joshua thing were so foolish. They needed the fight so bad.
No, they didn't need to fight so bad. They gave Ruiz Jr. a chance. They didn't need to fight so bad, bro. Let's keep it real.
No, they were supposed to cancel that fucking fight. That family that test. Ruiz Jr. had about 4 weeks or 5 weeks. I don't think they were able to test that guy properly. I'm telling you 100% that guy was on PEDs fighting in the US. That's why he can't fight outside the US. He knows, I keep saying it, he knows that he had a fucking advantage in the US. And he knows that if he steps out of the US, 2 things are going to happen. First, he'll be busted for the drug cheat that he is. And secondly, he's going to get so badly beaten, it's going to be revealed that this guy was nothing. He was full of shit. Look at all of them. Look at Baby Miller. Oh, the biggest fighter in the heavyweight division. In front of his weight, he threw the most punches. That's what everybody was saying. Admiring his puncher's foot. But what happened? That foot tested for all the
bro, 1 minute, bro, 1 minute. Let the people who are new, please, you guys can listen to it again. What he had to say. Okay, listen to what he had to say again.
I know everybody's talking about the fight and all that, but we got the real news coming soon. But the fight is in the
I bet 1 minute, bros. 1 minute, bros. Minute listing first. I'll let you know. I beg. 1 minute.
I know everybody's talking about the fight and all that, but we got the real news coming soon. But the
real news coming soon, he said. Okay, I'm listening.
AJ got the rematch. Yes, we do got the rematch. We taking that rematch, champ. Of course. But it's gonna be on my term and our term.
Wait, bro. 1 minute. Wait, bro.
AJ low key scared. Oh yeah.
He said AJ's low key scared. What did I originally say? AJ low key scared. Tonda go fire for the original. Tonda fire for the AJ low key scared. If AJ was low key scared, he would insist on having this fight in the UK. But instead, guy, what are your thoughts about that one, bro? AJ low key scared. This guy saying this was low key scared.
There are absolutely no thoughts about that because Ruiz is a bitch to start with. Secondly, talking of someone being low-key scared, he's trying to play a kind of mind game with AJ. He is the one scared here. You know, it's all mind games. He is the one actually scared. So he's trying to say, oh, AJ is low-key scared. That's why they want to come to the US. So he wants to play mind games with AJ to make AJ be like, okay, let's just do it in the US so that he can have his speedy advantage again, as supplied by Al Heyman. All those dirty idiots. They know what they're up to. Like, nobody is stupid. I know what this guy can do. Ruiz don't ever want to fight. Okay, don't want to fight in the UK. Okay, let's go to a neutral ground. Saudi Arabia doesn't want to fight. He knows if he steps outside the US and is subject to repeat tests, his ass will be busted and exposed for the cheat that he is. You know? So, those are the 2 reasons why he's not going to fight. I told you, go and watch Ruiz's fights against Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
Good performance, but not excellent. Not so exceptional. This is a guy. Listen, it is not natural for an obese person like Ruiz to throw so much punches like he does.
Yeah.
That shit is no way natural. I don't want to hear, oh, is this? It's a fucking lie. Ruiz Jr. take that guy off his PEDs. I'm going to beat the shit out of that. I'm not boasting.
And this same guy could not knock out Juan Lopez.
That guy is fucking on PEDs. He's fucking on PEDs. And that What did we hear about Miller? Let's watch and see Miller totally cleanse of his pieces and see how he performs. Oh, Miller is such a great combination puncher. He throws a lot of punches. His
Yeah,
punching
yeah,
output is second to none. So much punching for such a big heavyweight. Like, oh, we've not seen somebody like this before.
yeah.
Until everybody was living in that world of illusion. Until this guy was busted for the pharmacy that he is. Using
You know
all
what? This guy had 5 weeks to actually prepare for Joshua. Like that
until
means,
everybody was living in that
you
world
know,
of illusion until this guy was busted. Yeah, specifically 5 weeks to prepare for Joshua,
yeah,
but he had to fight before Joshua, which gave him some advantage. But the thing is that within those 5 weeks, those 5 weeks was not enough to
yeah.
properly subject this guy to testing. I'm telling you, I think there was an oversight in that regard, 100%. They might have been testing, but not a very serious testing. They just be like, okay, let's save the dates. Let this party go on. Let AJ just have his GSW. Especially the fact that they bought into his hypocrisy, trying to play the Mr. Nice guy. Like, oh, this guy is nice. He can't possibly be doing this stuff. Not knowing that guy is the devil, the real devil.
My God, man.
Ruiz Jr. is his comeback. Like I said, I'm not interested in seeing that rematch as of now. My greatest interest would be to see Ruiz Jr. stripped of every penny that he has ever earned in his life, and see his generation, his children and his children paying for the debts their father is about to throw them in. Then finally, my greatest joy will be to see Ruiz Jr. on the street of Los Angeles selling oranges or selling burritos and hot dogs like Mexicans.
Wow, human beings are so wicked in a way. Like so wicked in a way. Like it's crazy. I don't know what Eddie Hearn would listen. Eddie Hearn, if I was Eddie Hearn, I would not hesitate. Okay, I would not hesitate to sue this guy. Okay, I would not hesitate to actually. By the way, let me give a shout out to the people on the live chat right now. You guys are amazing. Shout out to Ekpeme Isong. He said, "Wow." Arjun Ganapati says, "Bro, there is going to be no lawsuit. They have to agree with what Andy says, even if you sign the contract." Bro, you don't know what our basic contract is. You know what I mean? This is a watertight contract. Okay, this is a watertight contract. Okay, you have to understand. You have to know what you're talking about first before you start commenting. You know what I mean? So it states in the contract. That Team Joshua have the right to choose wherever they want to fight. Ruiz Jr. and his team went through the contract and signed it. Now people are gonna flip out. By the way, let me see if my other brothers can join me right here. This is crazy. In America only, you don't have protection, but you wanna just have to go to Mexico, a country that is filled up with drugs and cartels killing every day. About 4 people just got hanged and killed in Mexico. You wanna just go there to feel safe in your fight your own backyard. Now Thunder go fire your own generation and the Ruiz Jr. Thunder fire your own generation. Your old generation, how they talk. Your ungrateful chameleon generation. And like I said, BBC don't give a shit about no guy. Listen, YouTube might flood this video. I don't care. I go talk my mind. I will speak my mind. Let me see what's going on right here, man. Ajibade.
Yes,
bro. Breaking news. Have you heard it? You don't hear the breaking news now.
What's breaking news, bro?
Breaking news is that Andrews Jr. We are live now. We are live now. We're just live now.
Okay, that's
The
good.
breaking news is that Andrews Jr. has stated, okay, he stated live. Okay, if you go to Michael Benson's Twitter right now, you can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He said that there will be no Saudi Arabia. He will not go to Saudi Arabia. He's not going there because he does not feel secured. You know what I mean? He has no security there. Yeah, you know what I mean? That the fight is going to, they are going to detain the fight. You know, the fight will take place in the USA. He's going to fight only in USA. No UK, no Saudi Arabia, nowhere other than USA. You see? What are your thoughts about that, bro?
You see, I'm sorry for coming late. I know this thing will come. I mean, this issue will come. It will come the way it is now. To be honest with you, because Andy Ruiz Jr. You know, is I think he just make his millions a few months ago, and is I believe at the moment now, you know, his problem is finance. It's not really about the location. Yeah, it's just using that location to wipe away, you know, to confuse the fans and stuff like that. This guy is king. If you look at the analysis of, let's do a bit of breakdown of his finance. The last few months, about 4 or 5 months ago, he collected 7 million from Anthony Joshua for the fight, and he bought his mansion for 5.36 million, you know, pounds. You know, that's what I'm seeing on Google now. You know, his million. I mean, his mansion. He bought Rolls Royce, and he's going to pay tax on that money as well. And he's going to, you know, his team, they're going to get their percentage as well. So at the long run, you'll see that this money, the 7 million we're talking about, is gone already. You know, it's gone. So now this is going to be like he's putting his life his life assurance on that rematch, because he knows that he has no chance in winning that rematch. So he's trying to put everything, every single thing that he can get from this fight to secure his life. He has wasted the 7 million that he got from the fight with AJ. He bought mansion. If you look at his house, his mansion is 5.36 million pounds that he bought that house. He bought Rolls Royce. He bought loads of jewelries. So that money is gone already. I will be surprised if he has about 400,000 left on his account. I will be so surprised. Are you getting my point? So he's putting all his life budget on this rematch because he knows that, look, this match is going to be like it's a bullshit. I mean, it's good, like they have no chance on winning this match. Now, let me take you back. You recall that I also know that there's a contract on board, you know, and we have to be very, very careful because these guys, they don't care, they don't have dreams, they don't have futures. So only what they know is that what they can get now. So now AJ needs to use a bit of diplomatic and try to understand how to make sure that they sign that match unfailingly, because these guys, they don't care holding that belt in their hands for as long as the court lasts. You understand? And this is the career of AJ that we are talking about. Now, if you look at the last time that Fury and Klitschko fought, if you look at that, there's no rematch on that fight. But despite the fact that there's a rematch clause on that fight, but up to now, Fury did not give Klitschko the rematch. So we need to be very, very careful on this matter. So they know what they're going on. They know what's going on. They don't mind. Look, those guys, they don't care if Andy don't fight in the next 4 years. They don't care as long as that belt remains in their hands. So what I would say, yeah, is it two ways, right? If AJ really want to assume his career, yeah, let them ask Ruiz, where do you want to fight the fight? Yeah,
Ruiz, are you not hearing what he's saying? He said, he says, USA only, USA only.
He chooses USA. He chooses USA because he knows that AJ will. I mean, Eddie will not want to come to US. and he can hold that belt as long as any time, because if he has that belt, he knows that 1 or 2 months will be coming in. So this guy is not really looking to fight AJ in any way. I'm telling you, his life budget is on this rematch. It's on this rematch. So look, there's 2 ways. Either we go to court, either they go to court about this issue, or AJ, look down. Okay, fine. From the beginning, I want to fight in US anyway. It does not make any difference. But if you want, now what AJ said from the beginning, AJ said he want to fight where he lost. Okay, he knows that's what AJ want from the beginning. So then, if that's the one option. I'm not saying it's go and fight in US, but that's one option. That if AJ believes that, okay, fine, my career is on the line, I don't want this guy to rubbish my career. Okay, the first option is, okay, fine, you want to fight in US? Okay, let's go fight in US. That's option 1. Option 2, I have the
bro. Normally, bro. Let me cut it short there. I beg. Let me cut it short there. Normally, I will agree. Okay, but now, no. And Ruiz Jr. has no say. Okay, it's like, listen.
Option 2.
Joshua should not go to the US and fight Ruiz Jr. there, because it looks like what happened the first time. They drugged Anthony Joshua, and they want to do that again. He said he's not. I'm not secured in I'm not secured in Saudi Arabia. You're not secured in Saudi Arabia.
Can you hold on the boxing block center?
Yeah. Ajibade, they made me the first now. Ajibade don't say major go fight for USA. Nah.
Don't get me wrong. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm giving 2 options here. You didn't allow me to say the option 2.
Option 2, no option 2. Option neutral ground is neutral ground. Let's go.
AJ should go to court. That's option 2.
Let me quickly counter some of the points Ajibade made. They cannot hold the bet. He said they can hold the bet forever. No, Ruiz, Alema can't hold that bet if Ruiz refuses to sign to fight in Saudi Arabia or any choice.
If they go to court, they're going to hold that belt for, like, what court means. When you go to court takes about 4 years.
IBF has already, wait 1 minute, I beg. IBF has already made it clear, okay? They have given an original exception to fight Joshua, but they gave them two I'm sorry guys, this thing they give me cough. This is about how they give me cough now, you see? Understand. So what I'm saying now, the IB here, okay, stated that Ruiz Jr. must fight Joshua on December 7. You know what I mean? And that is option 1. Option 2 is that whoever wins that bout should face Kubrat Pulev. And if Regional insists on not fighting, the IBF, they don't like nonsense. You know what I mean? They keep this real. If Regional is trying to act like a diva, which is currently acting like right now, they're going to strip that belt from him, and we'll know what happened. And that means
what happened to AJ's career? What happened to AJ's career?
If they strip me, now that will actually be better for AJ. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. Joshua don't really need.
Can I chip in something? Because
yeah.
We are getting it twisted. If Ruiz Jr., okay, refuses, says I don't want to fight in Saudi Arabia, I don't want to give AJ the rematch, what's going to happen is that case goes to court. When that case goes to court, Ruiz Jr. will not be allowed to fight any other person until he fulfills the contract. So, for instance, if that case lasts 10 years, Ruiz Jr. is not fighting for 10 years.
They don't care. They don't.
Well, that is good. Is that good? Is that good for Ruiz Jr.? Is that good for Ruiz Jr.? They don't care. Is that what Ruiz Jr.? I will pay for his matches. I will pay the tax.
Hold on. That doesn't say.
Oh, whoa.
Hold on. What the contract is saying that Ruiz, you cannot fight anybody else until you fight AJ. You give him this rematch. The contract is saying, he's not saying AJ can't fight. Of course, AJ can go go back
Look,
and fight. He has already lost, so
look,
he can go back and be
look,
ranked and fight
look,
somebody else.
look,
It's just like
A-
this Klitschko proceed to fight other people when Fury refused to give him the rematch. That's the question you ask yourself. Secondly,
but,
was
yeah.
Klitschko Fury fight a voluntary or a mandatory? Because the last
It
time I
was a
checked,
mandate. It was a mandatory.
that was a
Mandatory.
mandatory shot.
It
No,
was
Yes.
everybody
mandatory.
are getting it wrong. That was a mandatory shot. That was not voluntary. AJ Ruiz is a voluntary shot at the belt. So you know what's going to happen.
What do you mean voluntary?
What
What do you mean voluntary? What do you mean voluntary?
voluntary
What do you
means you
mean
didn't
AJ
climb through
Ruiz
the
is
ranks.
voluntary?
You were just chosen. You didn't climb. You only made mandatory by the sanctioning bodies to fight for any of the belts.
Yes.
You were just
Bagam.
chosen.
Bagam.
Just like
Bagam.
Wada and
Bagam.
Otis. Wada and Otis is voluntary shot. So Wada can incorporate terms in that contract to say, if Otis beats me in this match, we are going to have a rematch. Wada and Fury, that's an example of a voluntary shot because it wasn't mandatory. Mandatory is, of course, we all know what mandatory is. Dominic Brazil against Wada. So when
Look,
you have a
You are
mandatory
getting
shot,
things mixed up. You are getting meeting mixed up. Yeah.
no, it's
Klitschko
not
and
mixed up.
Fury is mandatory. Listen. Klitschko and Fury is mandatory. What's it called? AJ and Ruiz is mandatory because they have contract. But
It's
I'm
not
talking
mandatory.
about.
It's not. No. Mandatory means it is sanctioned by the governing body. The governing body is saying you must fight this person as our champion. If you don't fight this person, you're going to lose that belt. We're going to strip you.
Yeah, but
So who was going to? Were they going to strip AJ if he doesn't fight Ruiz? No, that is not mandatory.
Listen. I'm talking about in contract terms now. All right, let's try to listen to where I'm going to. I'm not talking about AJ can fight. AJ can fight anyway. But I'm talking about the dream that the AJ is pursuing. So let's try to get things right now. AJ is pursuing a dream. AJ is made already. If AJ doesn't fight in 10 years, he doesn't care. But there's one thing that this Andrew Ruiz Jr. is delaying AJ from, and that is AJ's dream. Are you getting my point? It's his dream. So either if they go to court, his dream has to be delayed. You try to listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, before you proceed,
listen to me, please.
How will AJ
Please.
be delayed if they go to court?
Please.
That's the point.
Listen, AJ's dream is to get all those 4 belts in his arm. That is his dream.
Okay.
That guy is pursuing his dream. So now, if they now eventually go to court, they're going to strip that belt away from one of the 3 belts away from Andrew.
It will be good like that.
Please let me.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what's gonna happen. It's good. And not. Wait, guys. Wait. See, I know right now. Things are very intense right now. Okay, so I think let one of you guys finish first, then the other one will come in. Okay.
So what I'm saying now.
Ajibade.
So what I'm saying now, AJ has a dream which you need to pursue. If a man does not have a dream, his life is empty. Now, this Andrew Ruiz Jr. does not have a dream. He never believed that he's going to be where he is. So, what I'm saying that you don't allow me to land in the first time is that there's 2 options to go through, and we need to open our eyes and let's push sentiment away from this issue. If we are thinking, let's think in a straight way, and let's see which option are we going to follow to be able to achieve AJ's dream. That's option 1. Now, option 1 that I said is that AJ want to fight in US earlier on, and if this guy said, the only way I can fight is US, and AJ does not, he still want to pursue his dream. Okay, fine, want to fight? Let's go. Let me go and fight in US. That's option 1. Option 2 is that fine, we have every contract because you sign the contract. I know when you sign the contract, you're obligated to abide by the rules of that contract. Now, Ruiz Jr. has signed that contract, and now let's go to court because we know that if you go to court, we're going to win by all means. Now, we don't know how many years it's going to take in court. Now, while the case is in court, those 4 belts is on standby. It's not, those 3 belts is not useful for those years that the case will be in court. Now, the only value bet that we have is WBC, which they have with Wilder. Are you getting my point? Now, in that sense, AJ dream, AJ vision will be virtualized because those belts is being captured by the court, by the rules of court. And these guys, they are not joking. They know what they are doing. They are planning their way as well. Don't think there's no loopholes in that thing as well. For them to be able to make a dream and dribble Eddie, they know what they are doing. Them too, they are doing their own from the backyard. So let's leave sentiment from this issue. Let's go in a diplomatic way and understand the phenomenon of what is going on in this contract.
That's why I said I don't agree with your points, and I'm going to give you very strong reason both in boxing and in law. By God's grace, I'm a civil lawyer. I've studied. I know the rudiments of contract. I did it as far back as student level in university. So this is not.
Clement. 1 minute. Let me tell everybody something. Eddie Hearn stated watertight. You know what that means? Oh, watertight contract. It's not just an ordinary contract. Continue, Clement.
Okay, now, if the contract is as at the end, let me start from the boxing angle. Fury and Klitschko scenario cannot be used in this example. So let's get that straight.
That's
because Fury and Klitschko was a mandatory bout. And like I said, which is irrefutable. A mandatory bout simply says, as a champion, you must defend your belt against this mandatory challenger. Failing which, we are going to strip you. So Klitschko had no choice than to fight Fury. So if Fury wins, if Fury has agreed to give him a rematch and refuses, that is their business because it was mandatory. Now, that being said, in AJ and Ruiz scenario, this was a voluntary shot, just like Wilder against Fury. Now, when you give somebody a voluntary shot at your title, it simply means that person didn't work his way through the ranks to get an opportunity at that title. So it gives you, the champion, the opportunity to state clauses.
Clement, please a minute. Let me play this for them. Let me play this clip for them. And so people are asking where's the news coming from. You can hear from him right now. Okay, let's play it. Just I will try to continue soon. Okay. Listen, guys.
Everybody's talking about the fight and all that, but we got the real news coming soon. But the fight isn't gonna happen soon. AJ got the rematch. Yes, we do got the rematch. We taking that rematch, champ. Of course. But it's gonna be on my term and our term. We're gonna bring it back here in the United States. AJ low, he's scared. Oh yeah, why do you think he's over there trying to make the fight over there in Saudi Arabia? Like I said, I don't have no protection over there. The United States of America wants to. Never mind, I can't say nothing. But the fight is gonna happen soon.
Well, Clement, please continue. You guys have heard it, right? So, for those of you guys who are saying, where's the news coming from? It's coming from Ruiz Jr. himself. You heard it. You heard it.
So like I said I don't agree with what Ajibade says because this is a voluntary shot and there's a contract in place. What determines the situation in this scenario is the contractual documents. Andrew Ruiz Jr., when he signed for the first fight, already signed the second fight, which included terms. And when you talk of terms, do you want to tell me that in any contract where there's a rematch, what is going to be in that contract, if not location and amount, the first split? If those two things are not in the contract, what do you think is going to be in the contract? Jargons? Of course not. That contract will be specific as to where the fight is going to take place, the location of the fight, who has the right to choose the location, the amount of money to be earned by both fighters, and the remedies available to the champion at the time if that contract is breached. That's how a standard contract will.
But there's no one document.
Okay. Wait. May finish now.
Can I finish? Give me a minute. Let me finish my point. Now, my point is this: if Ruiz Jr., he has two options: either to honor that contract like an honorable person, like a normal human being, or to breach that contract. You're talking about AJ's career. when AJ chose to give him a voluntary shot, this career, he already put it at risk because he knows if he lose it, things like this can happen. So AJ's career is not even an argument in here right now, because we are saying, oh, if Ruiz wants it in the US, AJ should just do what he wants. That means if AJ should do what Ruiz wants, that means there was no need for the contract in the first place. So secondly, if we are talking of AJ's career that he just wants his belt back, what happens if he loses the rematch? Are you saying that it's not possible for him to lose rematch? So what happened to his career? So the argument about AJ's career is not the real issue now. That can come later. The real issue at this point is whether if Andy Ruiz Jr. refuses to give AJ the rematch, AJ will be able to fight. And what happened to the belt? Now, I'm telling you that if this matter goes to court and it spends years in court, the governing bodies are not going to be waiting for AJ and Ruiz. They're not going to hold the heavyweight division to a ransom. No. The governing body will strip Ruiz of that belt. That belt will go back, and people will now be allowed to fight for the vacant title. You know what's going to happen? AJ will go back to the ranking, and we have a shot at least one of those belts, because the contract does not stop AJ. Why that matter is in court? That contract does not stop AJ from fighting. Why that matter is in court? Never. AJ will be at least number 3 or number 2 on most of those rankings, WBO, WBA, IBF, and that will give him an opportunity to fight for the vacant title at some point, either this year or next year. So don't get it twisted that, oh, if AJ don't fight Ruiz, his career will be in jeopardy. Oh, he needs Ruiz so much so that he can agree to whatever Ruiz wants. No, fuck that guy. If he doesn't want to fight, if he doesn't want to honor the contract, the best thing AJ and his team should do at this point is to sue Ruiz. Sue him, make him pay for what AJ will have earned in this fight, which is way more than times 10 of what Ruiz earned in the first fight. And make sure that guy pay for cost of the litigation and lose everything he earned. That guy already has no life. He has no life, and trying to accede, oh, let's give him the opportunity, is because, oh, my career will be at stake. I don't see it as logical. And that is the problem with AJ and his team from the one.
Let me correct you. Let me correct you. I didn't say AJ's career. I said AJ's vision. So there's difference between vision and career. AJ already has a career.
No, you use the word career. Well, you might mean vision, but if
I'm talking about vision. That's why I mentioned. Listen, that's why I said dreams. When I say dream, I mean vision. Vision means dream. So AJ already has career, and I mentioned that. So what I'm just saying, I understand what you are saying. You want to go in. You are thinking of, let's go war to war. We don't care, and if you go that way, it's good. But AJ will go. Start picking up those belts again, one after the other. We need to be deep. Let's be realistic here.
Okay, now let's be realistic. If you say AJ will be picking those belts, I'm coming. Ajibade, sorry, just a second. Give me 1 second.
Ajibade, may you wait now?
Wait now.
Wait, Ajibade. I beg.
Wait. I want to clarify that point. If you say AJ will pick that bet one after the other, it means we are saying AJ will win the rematch 100%.
Yes, bagam.
So that's what you are saying. If that is your argument, that means you already concluded that the rematch is a done deal. Do you know that anything can happen in the rematch? That AJ can still lose that rematch? Are you aware? In which case, you will now even have to go back to the queue and start looking for opportunity to fight for the belt. Not even picking it up at this stage. So that's why I'm saying let's get our points very clear. Because the rematch is not a given. We are not sure. We know, we hope, we expect, we dream that AJ has the potential to win the rematch. But we cannot say, because nobody is God or nobody is 100% sure that, oh, AJ will is a must win. So that's why I believe that we should deal with the issue as they unfold. There's a contract. Will you honor the contract or not? If no, then let's take the next available route. I might be wrong, but I believe that to a large extent, the statement I'm making is based on facts. So that's what I see. I personally even say, because that's why AJ's team is seen as weak. Look at Floyd Mayweather when he fought Victor Ortiz. How much did he make? That fight made by 80 million. He paid that guy 2.5 million.
Yes.
AJ and his team try to start. They are the A side, but they keep acting like the B side, and that's why everybody is fucking with them. That's why Wilder has not made 5 million in his entire career until he fought Tyson Fury, was asking for way more than he has ever made. That's why Luis Ortiz was turning down 7 million. Someone who earned 500,000 from the Wilder fight, who after taxation and paying his team will go with not less than 200,000. That's why he was turning down $7 million, because they see AJ's team as weak when it comes to negotiation. So they have to put a stop to this nonsense. They have to say, no, we can't continue like this. If you want to fight, you cannot be making money off AJ's popularity.
Damn it.
You go and watch.
Good.
If you go and watch BLV, Bruce fucking Wayne, he said something which I 100% agree with. Who would Ruiz fight to make $7 million? Nobody. You mentioned, tell me the person is going to fight. And they're making this money because of AJ's popularity, because of what AJ brings to the game. So I'm not a party of supporting people or trying to bend low or trying to.
Can you just hold on? You've been talking for a while now. Can you just?
Ajibade wants AJ to go to the US. No, no US. Okay,
Clement,
turn after USF.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
No US. No US.
Listen. Yes, I know. You know, the way I think and the way I'm thinking now, I'm thinking as if I'm one of the board of trustee or directors of Mushroom. Are you getting my point? So
yeah,
that's my reasoning. I'm not thinking about the fan or I'm thinking as a businessman. I'm thinking as someone that have a stakeholder of Mushroom. Are you getting my point? And I'm thinking as a director, yeah, or as if I'm part of the AJ decision team. Are you getting my point? Now, I am not saying 100% that AJ go and fight in US. Are you getting my point? I'm thinking as a businessman now, yeah. So let's look at it from this angle. Now, Ruiz said he doesn't want to fight. That's number one. He said the only place he can fight is in US. That's number two. So we know, as a director, we know that this guy does not want to fight AJ as a rematch. He's scared. We know that one. So that's option number one. Now, what can we do to make sure that we don't go through the long way? I know you guys.
No, I get the point. I get the point.
Now, what can we do? What can we do to make sure that we fight this guy and we get this bet away from this guy?
Bro, okay. Let me come in there. Okay. I don't want to finish first.
If you don't allow me to finish, you will not get my point.
Your point is that your point. Listen, I maybe you might finish your point strong, but at this time it's like you're giving Ruiz Jr. an excuse to duck into the Joshua.
No. See, I'm a big fan of AJ. Yeah, but I'm talking in a business perspective.
I know. You're a businessman, but this one.
Let Ajibade land.
Land. Okay, land. Ajibade.
Yeah,
sorry, land.
I'm talking from a business perspective now. And what can we do now? AJ, what is your aim? What is your dream? What do you want to achieve? Okay, AJ will tell you what I want to achieve. I want to be number one boxer. I want all the belts to come into me. Okay, you want that. If you want to achieve that thing, there must be some obstacles which you need to be able to go over. And sometimes if you go by the rules every time, you may not be able to achieve your aim. Either you like it or not. If you say you want to go by the rules, let's go by the rule, you may not be able to achieve your aim. So now, the point is, AJ, do you want to achieve your aim in a short way, or you still want to go back from the starting to pick all those belts? And if you start picking all those belts, you may not achieve that dream again, because somebody that has that belt may refuse to fight you. So basically, your aim has been tarnished. You may not be able to see that dream again. But if you know you want to achieve your dream, your aim is here. That's what your aim is. AJ already have a career. He can decide not to fight for 50 years. His name is already made. Are you getting my point? But what are the aim, the objective that we are looking toward to? That this guy wants to make a name. He wants his name to be, known everywhere. He wants to do things that people have not done before. So those are things we are talking about. So if you want to do that, there must be something that you must be able to shake body. You must be able to shake body a little bit to be able to achieve that aim. Now, how can you shake your body? How can you shake your body? Now, how can you shake your body is that if we said, oh, the only place I can fight now is in US. That's option one. Listen to me. I'm not saying he must do it. I'm putting the two categories down on the table. So it's not left for him and to choose. So you now consider yourself as AJ. Two of you think you are AJ now. Yeah. So I put you on the table. So I want to analyze the whole thing, the way things will go, so that you guys will now make a decision. And I want you to, at the end of what I say now, I want you guys to make a decision which way you will go. Are you
Okay.
Okay. Wait 1 minute. You go first, Clement. You go first, Clement.
Okay, thank you.
I've not finished. I've not even said anything.
Okay,
Brother, you never land though. I mean, you have been talking about you've been saying land. You want to land, but what you have to land.
I know you guys don't want to hear what I'm saying.
We want to hear. We want to hear what you're saying. We're listening, bro. We're listening.
What I'm saying is that I know truth is bitter, but I'm telling you the fact truth. If I happen to be director of Matchroom, this is what I will say. Okay, do you want to go to the long way or the short way? Which one do you want to prefer? If you want to achieve your aim, your dream, you have to, it's not compulsory. Let's go to US. You said you can fight. You wanted to fight in US earlier on. Fine. Let's go to fight in US. You will see that even AJ said, let's fight in US. Andy will say, no, I'm not fighting. There must be something that will say. He's just using that US to cover up. He does not want to fight AJ. That's the problem. He does not want to have the smoke of AJ. So now, that Eddie will not want to come to US. That's why he said I want to come to US to come and fight, US or no. So now, if AJ believes that, I can beat this guy anyway. Is it you want to fight in US? Okay, fine. Let me go and fight in US to achieve my aim. That's number one. Number two, if I don't care, if AJ doesn't care, look, I don't care wherever you want. The law says I am the person to make a decision on where you want to fight. I will stand by it. You will come to me and fight with me anywhere I said. Then there will be issue of let's go to court. So if they go to court, the dream, the aim, is gonna be, it will not be straight as we want. We don't know what happened from the court. We know that AJ is going to be is going to win the case. We know that one, but who knows the length? How many months? How many years? And when those times you start going to court, you start doing this. There's things they call the what's it called? The aim, the anxiety, the determination might be reducing. That's where the law of diminishing return comes in. So because this time AJ is eager, I want to fight this guy, I want to beat him. By the time they go to court, they will say, come tomorrow, we adjourn this case. The interest will be reducing gradually. So that may have negative implication of him achieving his aim. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ajibade, can you take a position so that I can address, because from what you are saying, there are some concerns you've raised and some issues. So let me address that concern, especially the court case you talk about, and the issue of AJ winning the rematch. Because there are two issues which I got from you. Like, the impression I get is, AJ, for him to achieve his dream, let me use the word dream, like you said, okay, go to the US and fight this guy and beat him anyways. Now,
the guy will not even fight him. The guy, you guys don't understand what's going on. Andy will not even fight him. If even AJ says,
you can't say he will fight him in the US. You are not in his mind.
I know.
How do you know Andy won't want to fight him if they say let's go to the US?
I can bet it. Listen, I can bet it. Yeah, I can bet it. 80-20 that if AJ says let's go, okay, I will fight in US. Something else will come. The money I'm getting is too small. There will be something.
I won't agree with that because I believe I believe Andy Ruiz will actually fight AJ in the US, and I believe he will fight him in the US because he believes he has undue advantage of winning in the US. 100%.
Okay, the first time,
So
listen, the
that
first time he said, I don't want to go to UK. I don't want to go to UK.
Ajibade, wait. Ajibade, wait. Ajibade.
I'm not going. The money is too small.
Ajibade,
this is a game.
Ajibade is not saying. Listen, people stated that Andrews Jr. said the money was too small, but we didn't actually hear it from Andrews Jr. Personally. In this video right now, he's saying that he's not secured in Saudi Arabia. Like he don't feel secure there. Okay, he's not going there. He's not. Is this anything about money right here?
Is this say money?
So let's keep facts. Facts.
He said I will go to UK only if you give me 50 million. That's where it started.
Bagam.
I'm coming. You have to let me address your issue quickly. He said I will go to UK only if you give me 50 million. I don't want to go to UK. Then later he said when Dillian White issue came up, he said, oh, it's a setup. I'm not going to the UK at all. Rule it out. Okay. Now, this AJ said I don't want to go to the US because I have the power to choose where to fight, or I believe you have an home advantage. If you watch football, there's what you call home and away matches. Real Madrid come to Barcelona's backyard to play. Barcelona returned the favor by going to Real Madrid's backyard to play. That's how I know it is done from small. Okay. Now, if you go to your concern of Andy Ruiz will not want to fight, I believe just the same way you believe that Ruiz wants to fight. When they say let's go to the US. I believe that Ruiz will fight AJ in the US. Yes, because he has not said he's scared of fighting in the US. And I think the reason he's willing to fight in the US is because he has fucking protection in the US. He's on fucking PEDs, and that guy might be busted if he fights elsewhere in the world. I'm telling you,
protection?
100%.
It's still matchroom. What protection are you talking about? It's still matchroom that we organize the referee. It's still matchroom that we organize the show. So what protection are you talking about? Even the referee, the judges, it's still for matchroom.
Yeah,
so what are you saying?
That's what he's saying. Do you say, I feel I'm not protected in Saudi Arabia?
Don't talk about what he's saying. You talk about what do you think is going on in his mind.
What I think is going on. I'm going from Ruiz's side. What I think is going on in Ruiz's mind is that I can't win fairly if this fight takes place anywhere outside of the US. I'd rather win AJ in the US and go fight Wilder for the undisputed. That's what I want to do. Now, he's doing that. He's saying, I want everything to be done in my own terms. That's what Ruiz is saying in a nutshell. I am saying that Ruiz doesn't call the shots in that regard. And if AJ and his team succumbs to this, they will continue to fall into this trap. Now, I'm coming to say, AJ will win. Yes, I believe AJ is going to win in the rematch. But I am not AJ, or I'm not God. I don't know tomorrow. Anything can also happen. So if the only reason AJ should bend over to this guy's wishes is because he feels I will win you 100%, that will be the most stupid reason, because he can as well lose that bet and everything will go downhill from there. He might as well lose the rematch. So to me, the best option is for AJ to stand his ground, because you say if this matter goes to court, let me tell you, if this matter goes to court, there's difference between contracts and land agreements that spend 100 years in court. You already have a contract in court. I'm telling you that this case might not even spend 6 months in court at the end of the day, because what the judge wants to see is the contract is signed. Once you plead that contract in evidence, the court will ask people to speak, hear you guys, and give a date for its ruling. This case is not complicated. If there's no contract and you are going to call evidence, yes.
Okay. If you happen to be,
this case is not complicated. So at the end of the day, if Ruiz don't want to fight, don't want to honor the contract, I am saying it is time at the end, Matchroom, AJ start playing the Mr. Nice, because it's not every matter. This is why we didn't see the Wilder fight. This is why Otis turned down the highest money we make in his life, and this is what AJ will continue to experience if they don't put a stop to this thing now, that's the point I'm making. So I believe that AJ should not. In fact, if Ruiz don't want to go to Saudi Arabia because he's afraid of protection, then insist on the fight being in the UK because there's no security. We said there's no security problem in the UK. Then let's go to Cardiff. What about that? That's what I think should happen.
Okay, now if he happens to be AJ now, let's say you are AJ now, what will you do?
If I'm AJ, I will never fight Ruiz in the US because I believe that Ruiz is getting an advantage to fight in the US, and that's why he's insisting on the US. Because
So
if you're not getting that, yes.
So do you think Ruiz has more fans in US than AJ?
It's not fans. I believe Ruiz is on PEDs in the US 100%. Is sheltered and protected by his promoters, who is one of the dirtiest promoters in boxing, and he has an undue edge in the US. That's why he's sitting on the US. Like I told Boxing Blood Setter, go and watch Ruiz's performance in New Zealand. It wasn't nothing exceptional. It wasn't all. But what is performance against AJ? I'm telling you that a lot of shit is going on, and that's why he's insisting on US. It's not just for any reason.
Okay,
Ruiz has never made money. Money. The highest money he has made in his career was $100,000. He has never made. So I don't think money is his problem in this rematch. His concern is. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you people something. Ruiz's concern is to remain a champion and continue to enjoy the benefit that comes with being a champion. He knows that even if he get 9 million in this fight, it's a big money. Now after this fight, the least he might get in other fight might be like 5 million, 3 million, 6, because he's now in the fight champion. So over the years, as he continues to fight, he'll be getting more money. So he is looking at two things. He's looking at the prestige that comes with him being champion, and what that means for his future fight going forward, especially when he gets the opportunity to fight Wilder for the undisputed title. And I see this as a ploy by Al Haymon. They want to frustrate that fight and see if AJ will get frustrated and pull out, so that they can stage the Ruiz-Wilder unification bout, which Wilder doesn't want to fight AJ all this while, but is more than willing and ready to fight Ruiz for the undisputed. So at the end of the day,
what I would say, what I would say, just calm down, you'll be talking, what I would say, if I happen to be board of directors, for all this, I will put the two conditions on the ground. I'm trying not to be sentiment. I'm trying to be reasonable in this matter. I will put the two options down. I'll put the option down, and I will sacrifice. AJ, choose whatever you want to. And I'm sure the AJ I know, will say, you know what? If I happen to be a champion, I'm a champion of the world. Anywhere I can fight, and that's why AJ mind is like, I can fight anywhere because I'm a world champion. I will fight anywhere. I will get my belt back, and I will go and be second champion. I mean, number two-time champion of the world. That's what his name is. I'm trying not to be sentiment. I'm a big time of AJ fan. I prefer AJ to fight the UK. But I'm telling you, listen. I'm telling you that, look, I'm looking at from the business perspective, from the career perspective, from the dream perspective. And I said, look, if I happen to be AJ, and I know that, Andy, I can beat you anytime, anywhere, you know what? I don't care. Wherever you want to go and fight, I will follow you. And I will beat your house down. And that's what the heart of a lion, that's what a champion normally says. I say, look, you want to go and fight in US? You know what? I'm a big champion. I will go with you, and I will beat you hands down to retain those belts back to me. I don't want to go through I can go through leg and one, but once I believe I can beat you, I will follow you and I'll smash you. And that's the word of a champion. Are you getting my? I don't want to be like too much of sentiment or whatever. I'm talking as a business perspective here, and I say, well, look, I need this belt back with immediate, not later than December 7. I want those 3 belts back, and my focus, my dream is to get that belt back. If you want to go and fight in the water, let's go to the water, let's go and fight. If you want to go fight in the jungle, let's go and fight in the jungle. If you want to go and fight in the desert,
Ajibade, you know, it is not that easy. It is not that easy. Ajibade, it is not that easy. Okay, the way you're saying it. Listen, listen, let me tell you one thing. If Joshua fight and Ruiz Jr. in the USA, BBC will chastise Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn all my throne. Believe that.
Why?
Because
Why?
because it is going to be a huge mistake. You know what I mean? A big mistake to rematch and Ruiz Jr. in the US. A big mistake.
I think fighting is just about just go.
It's not about go fighting.
Fighting, and a lot of things go.
Okay. Why has Deontay Wilder ever since Deontay Wilder became a champion? Okay, why has he never fought outside the US?
Outside the US.
Floyd Mayweather. Did he fight outside the US? Did he fight outside the US? Floyd Mayweather. No, he didn't. So what are you saying?
Anthony Joshua is different from all those things that you're talking about.
Joshua is big. Listen, Joshua right now.
It's not a God. It's not a spiritual. It's not God.
Fuck God. You Nigerian people, you start putting God in what you're saying. You want forget God in what
I'm not putting God. I'm telling you that Joshua is not God. He's not different. You're saying Joshua. Hold on. You're saying Joshua is different. I don't believe in God and all those religious things. Ajibade,
I understand your point. I understand what you're trying to insulate. But the problem is that if Joshua fight in the US, if you rematch and region in the US, okay, you don't know him. I have inside FBI guys who know the guy very well. The guy not devil. You know what I mean? Devil. Now he be.
Complete one.
This that devil. You feel me? So that guy. I look at our brothers right now. Jagba and Apochi, both signed to that guy. They kind of don't go anywhere because you know why? He's going to use them as the puppet. Play the game. Listen, I wanted to see Jagba fight Anthony Joshua in the future, but I know that fight will not happen. Jagba Deontay Wilder will not happen. Listen. No understand what that guy be. That guy not demo. Not demo be. That I know is not demo. Demo. So you don't know him. You don't say, hey, you can get in and find you and find everyone. I get the champion. Guy, not be so the BO. Not be so the BO. I tell you what to do now. Listen, Joshua must not go to the US and rematch and Regina. If he does that, BBC. I'm gonna go hard onto the Joshua. That would be the first time I'm going down onto Joshua. If I hear him, Joshua should take this bout either to Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, anywhere around the world, but USA, nah.
No, zero.
Okay, yeah,
no.
It's optional. So that means you go for the option. That means you go for the option 2. Then you go to court. So there's 2 options there. Either we say option 1, you go to where you want to fight. Option 2, let's go to court. So if we said you want to pick option 2, yeah, no problem. We all support it. Well, what I'm just saying is that for a dream to be achieved, there must be ways that we can move around it to be able to achieve.
Okay. Let me ask you one question. Ajibade, I have one question for you. Ajibade, I have one question for you. Ajibade.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a guarantee? Is there a guarantee if Joshua beats Andrew Jr. in the rematch, which he will, okay? Once he beat him, do you think Deontay Wilder want to face Anthony Joshua? Nah.
Not at all.
No. You're not going to face him. Deontay Wilder already signed to fight Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury.
Konaki.
Even before Joshua's... I'm asking you a question now.
So what was the question?
Is there any guarantee that if once Joshua beats, once he beats Andrew Jr. rematch, is there any guarantee that Deontay Wilder will fight him to unify with him?
Oh, see.
Ajibade, you said no. You said no. They're more closer USA. More closer USA matter. More closer.
Wait, there's no guarantee. There's nothing is guaranteed because we know that Wilder is scared of AJ right from the beginning. We know that one. But we are just saying that I'm just putting the 2 options down to see if Those are the two options, and I'm sure those are the two options. The director of Eddie, I mean the mushroom, Eddie, they will be thinking about all those two options as well. That look, should we go this way? What is the risk of going this way? Should we go that way? What is the risk of going this way? They evaluate it. What is going to be fame after this one? You know, these are the way these people think. They don't think the way we are thinking. You know, there must be two options.
These are demonic people. All these people, they're demonic people.
Donald, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah.
Wait, Donald is new here, so let me Donald talk. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I just came in not quite long, but it just I heard it's not, the game is not like that. You are fighting with the demonic people. You don't just fight like that. You're talking about you can't bring God in this situation.
Nobody is talking about God. Can we just remove that conversation of God?
No, why not? You cannot do anything without God. You cannot. I don't know what to believe.
That is a personal issue.
Donald, I beg. Please allow Donald.
The demonic people. These people in the US.
Ajibade, Clement, Ajibade. I beg. Mona let Donald talk. I beg. Donald talk.
The one why was it is obvious. You cannot take this man to the US. These people are demonic. You can't fight just like that. It is impossible. You cannot. He's a champion, we know, fine, but he cannot. He signed the contract already, so he doesn't have that much shifting of the venue. If they can fight in like they can fight in Nigeria, they can fight all over the world, but except US. These people, they are unclean. They don't. You cannot. They don't want anybody positive. You cannot.
Donald, I want to ask you one question. Okay. Let me ask you one question. Why do you think Andrew Ruiz Jr. is insisting for the rematch to be in the US? Why is it insisting? Why do you think okay, let me ask you this question. Okay. One, why do you think Andrew Ruiz Jr. is insisting in fighting in rematching Anthony Joshua in the US? And also, why did Andrew Jr. say at first, okay, I'm not going to the UK, he has to be at neutral ground, and later trying to change the tone? Please, I beg, answer the question.
You see, first, fighting in the US, like that's where everything goes down. Like I said, these people they are unclean. He has his own backup in the States. Like we were saying before, a heart of a lion, being Joshua, the one who fights anyway, he can beat at the Ruiz, fine. But Joshua cannot get that one-way thinking, you know, because if he goes to, these people are very dirty. The dirtiest people in the game. They are unclean. So they cannot go to the US, because in the US, definitely he's going to win the rematch. Not because he's better than Joshua, because they have more strange negative attitude.
Like what? What does attitude need to do with champion?
You mean You mean to inject something in the system, Abi? That you want to talk to, Abi?
Different things. Yeah.
I know.
That's why you
you have to open up.
Ajibade.
I want to make you talk. I want to
listen. See, this is not the first time America they are doing such things. They can do anything. They can go to any stand to fight.
Okay. Thank you, Donald Trump. I said Donald Trump. Donald Bryan. Thank you. Sorry. Ajibade. Wait.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I call my brother Donald Trump. Not a fair devil.
No.
Sorry, I beg. Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump. No, I beg. Sorry, I beg. I beg.
These are.
Okay, Ajibade.
Even ordinary handkerchief can change Joshua's level in the state just to clean your sweat. You see, you can lose your breath from there. You can lose so many. These people are dangerous.
Ajibade. Now, okay, I know that you're a businessman. Okay, you know we are Nigerians. Okay, we are hustlers. You understand? You, Ajibade, you are in the UK. Clement in the US. Donald Bryan in Italy. I am in Germany. Okay, 4 hustlers, 4 Niger hustlers in different locations. We are talking about a specific location, okay, right now, where Joshua should not fight, and Clement Italume lives in that country, knows the dirty inside game that goes on in that country. I don't live there. I just read about it and I get told about it. People tell me, but I don't live there. Clement lives there. So don't you think that Clement's opinion matters the most than ours?
Okay, me, if I want to think as a fans and as a layman, I will say, look, the fight must to be in the UK. If I'm thinking like a fan, like a layman, and I mean, like just want somebody that just want to enjoy the match, I would say let the fight begin. I mean, let the fight must be in UK. If not, let's go to court. I get my point. So on the other hand, if I want to think on the other hand, I think okay, fine. You know what? AJ has nothing to lose. Yeah, I would say AJ fight anywhere apart from US. Are you getting my point? If I say, okay, AJ, you know what? You have nothing to lose. You are a world champion. You make money. You don't care. You don't have a dream.
What does AJ has to lose? That's my question now.
What does he have to lose?
He has nothing to lose. That's what. Listen now.
No, yeah. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. What does he have to lose?
The only thing he has to lose if he didn't get this match secure in December 17 is that he might not get those three belts in time. Those three belts together in one way.
And he might not get them too, because if he loses in the US, he will not get them. So what are we saying?
Joshua, listen. Ajibade, what you don't understand is that if Ruiz Jr. gets stripped of those belts, or maybe IBF will definitely strip him. Okay, they are very strict. WBA, I don't know what might happen there. WBO will definitely strip him because Usyk is next. Okay, is next in line for that belt. Now, don't you think if Ruiz Jr. gets stripped, Joshua goes to court, win the case, because he's going to win the case, not if he will win the case. That will actually prevent Ruiz Jr. from fighting any other person other than Joshua. You don't know,
100%.
and we have to pay for all the expenses. He will pay, and Joshua might have the chance next year to fight for that vacant IBF title.
100%.
So,
Yes.
what are you saying?
Everybody is talking as though Joshua must win. Like they say that, oh, Joshua, if you go to US or anywhere, you must win. No, it doesn't work like that.
At all. So it doesn't work like that.
Okay, wait. Even though if you fight in UK, even though you fight in UK, or you fight in Dubai, it's still not probability.
Yes,
my point. It's not sure anywhere in the world. It's not sure. We're just thinking about probability. I get my point. But we're looking at the risk now. I'm just saying that. Look, I want AJ to fight in UK 100% because I will be my business. We will be a beneficiary of it. You know what I mean? Everything will be good for, if you fight in UK, I'll be so proud of that. I won't be able to spend my ticket money to go to Dubai or to go to US to go and watch the fight. I won't. You know what I mean? It will not, because I live in I live in Cardiff, so I can just walk down.
Bro, Ajibade, wait. This is the heavyweight rankings right here. Heavyweight rankings, okay? The heavyweight rankings right now, okay? WBO heavyweight ranking. Joshua is ranked number 4. Okay?
Okay.
The IBF, Joshua is ranked number 5. WBC, Joshua is ranked number 3. WBA, Joshua is ranked number 3. So what are we saying? If this belt gets stripped, Ruiz will be the one to lose out, because Joshua will have another chance to fight next year for one of those belts.
Yeah,
you don't know.
You guys don't understand what I'm saying.
And he will be financially will lose out. Financially go lose. He go lose out. What did they talk so? Financially go lose all that money. Listen. He bought a mansion. He bought Rolls Royce. All those stuff. Where will he get the money from to maintain it? And also, his reputation is on the line. His reputation is on the line. His reputation is on the line, because right now you go online right now. Go online and see how people are slugging the guy off.
I show you. I messaged him, didn't I?
This guy don't know how bossy fans be. You don't know how bossy fans be. No mercy, no mercy for Ruiz Junior. No mercy.
Before we take the final decision, before we take the final decision, my last comment for me is that let's ask AJ. I mean, let's know the mind of AJ. AJ,
like I've said before. Well, I don't want to know the mind of AJ. I don't want to know the mind of AJ. I don't want to know the mind of AJ. I don't want to know the mind of AJ. What I'm saying now is that Joe. Listen, I don't want to know the before. I beg, may I finish before any one of you come up? I don't want to know the mind of AJ. Okay, what I want to know is that what I want AJ to do. Okay, is that AJ will and must fight anywhere else around the world other than America or Mexico.
Yes. So
that's it.
We know he loses fair.
Yes.
Originally say he's not secured. Was this one secured in the US? Was it secured there? No, it wasn't.
No.
So what are you saying?
Not at all.
We just want to be secured in Mexico if he goes there? Will it be secured there?
Not at all.
So what are you saying now?
That's the point I'm trying to black Ajibade. Ajibade thinks fighting at this level is just about fight and win. There's a lot of things that goes underground. Like this. Listen, they can just put, like this guy said, they can just put chemical in your handkerchief here.
Handkerchief!
You will hear that shit and you are gone. You will know
you are gone.
You see that what I said? Joshua round 3. Joshua was not having gas. He was already gassing out. I said to you, round 1, Joshua will be off.
All those small way that I talk, they can do that anywhere. Even in the UK, that one can be done. Stop making that.
It will be difficult. It will be difficult. It will be difficult.
Doing it. Yeah.
What's going to be difficult?
To do it in the UK, I never said it's impossible, but be difficult. But if Ruiz is really a champion like Joshua choose to fight in the US and the first place, why is it so difficult for Ruiz to fight all where else in the world? Why is it so difficult?
And also, let's keep it real. Also, he fought Joseph Parker in New Zealand. And you saw his performance there. It was very bad compared to his performance in the US against Joshua. Listen carefully. We know what is going on right here. That statement, I will not be secured in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is more peaceful than Mexico. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Saudi Arabia is more peaceful than America. Okay, because we don't hear mass shooting there. We don't hear what is going on there. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. Saudi Arabia is a very quiet place. Okay, don't fuck up. If you go to their land, obey the rules, and you're fine. Okay, they have rules and customs. That's why I say I'm over.
This guy,
wait. Look at it. Look at one guy right here. Arjun Ganapati on the chat says, "Come on, guys. You think Matchroom are gonna go to court and waste a year or two? No way. A year or two. Listen, if Matchroom goes to court with Andrew Jr., Joshua will not lose out. Joshua will take another bomb out fight. Then Ruiz Jr. will not be able to fight. He must take that fight against Joshua.
That's the point I'm making. He's not going to lose that.
So people don't know how contract works, man. Some people don't even know how it works.
You see this guy called Andrew Jr. He's using mind game on you guys. Now he's saying, listen. He's playing mind game. In the sense why I say that he's saying something else. In his mind, there's something else in his mind. So I am not thinking about what it comes out from his mouth, but I'm reading his mind. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not care about what comes out from his mouth, but I'm reading his mind. This guy does not want to fight AJ. As simple as that. So because he knows that if he says, "Oh, let's bring the fight to US," Eddie will say no. Everybody will be shouting like the way you guys are shouting now.
Ajibade, let me comment. Okay, let me comment. Let me answer a question on the live chat. More Point says, "It's not about suing Andy. The question is, does Andy have legal right to refuse to go to Saudi? If he has legal right, then his case would hold up in court, and AJ would lose the court case. He has no legal right. That's the point right here. You know, oh my God, he has no legal right. Okay. Anyway, let me give a shout out to some people on the live chat before you guys continue. We still have 20 minutes left because this conversation so far has been very interesting. We'll come back. Because Andres Jr. They say Peking. We say Mama no go sleep. Himself no go sleep. If he wants to become a doctor, then we'll help him and also chastise him as well. Shout out to Linda Sapiesha. Shout out to Joshua Oni. Shout out to Delkio. Shout out to AD. Shout out to Eva Eweka. Shout out to Michael Parry. Shout out to Suffering Fok Katash. Shout out to Edo Most Year. Shout out to Amzat Damilari. Shout out to who else again? Ifeanyi Zik. So guys, continue.
But why would somebody? Why would AJ had a knockout from Ruiz, and Ruiz is this scared to fight inside Arabia?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why
will you knock somebody else? Why will you knock somebody else and still you are scared? For you to know that the fight in the US was not. The fight in the US was not. It was a dirty fight. That's why. Why you knock somebody out, but now you are scared to fight in a rematch outside the US. After you knocked him out. Come on, man. It's common sense.
Because you know there was something that happened that made you do that.
Definitely.
Nobody is too. That's what I'm talking of. If Ruiz
What is this? Let me check it out.
if he fights AJ in a neutral ground and wins, I will give him all the credit in the world.
Me too.
AJ should come to the US. Why doesn't he want to go to the UK? That's the question. If he thinks right, then he should go to the UK. Why doesn't he want to go to the UK to fight?
Because something underground happened when they fought the first place.
I'm telling you. That's why I say I don't want to go. I don't want to go to UK. I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. But US, why didn't he choose another country? That's the question. Okay, let me Ruiz for a second. You don't want to fight in the UK.
If Joshua won,
Saudi Arabia. All right. Okay, choose another country that is not US or Mexico. Let us see.
If Joshua knock Ruiz out the first place, definitely Joshua will maybe even will fight the rematch even in Mexico. Just because he knocked him out. Now you knock Joshua out, you can't even fight in Saudi Arabia. You don't want the rematch to happen anywhere else in the world.
Because he knows what happened.
Yeah, this is the common sense.
It gets an advantage.
American Wonder. They call it American Wonder.
Of course, he knows.
My brothers, yeah, all these American wonders, all these whatever. You see, I'm telling you that AJ, if you are scared about you might be using handkerchief or something like that to.
That was just an example. They have so many ways of doing it. That was just an example. There are so many ways of doing it, my brother. You don't have to take boxing the way you saying it. Boxing is not just street fight now. You should know something is done that it's been like this for years.
Listen. Please. Well, I'm just saying that, if you AJ, and I'll still keep on my point, I'll still keep on my point. All those things that you guys are saying, it can happen anywhere. It can happen in Mexico. It can happen in the US.
There are lesser chances of it happening elsewhere than in the US.
Wait 1 minute. I've got something here I've got a message here on a live chat from William Robert. He says, how can Hearn choose a venue without consulting Ruiz? Ruiz is a champion. Let him decide. I don't know where you're from, bro. Let me answer your question right now, man. Ruiz Jr.'s manager and promoter, got alerted by the end of Metro Boxing, and they both sent a message, to IBF and to the other governing bodies regarding this bout taking place. And also, Ruiz Jr. has no say in where the fight takes place, meaning And then Macho Boxing can take this fight to the Moo, and Regional will have to go there because that's what he signed for. So it's very
Exactly.
easy. I beg, continue.
Exactly.
Now,
Exactly.
my answer is there is less chances of mago, as we say it in Nigeria,
Period.
elsewhere. We are not saying it can't happen anywhere, but the chances are lesser. Now, my point is, if Ruiz Junior thinks he's the real champion that he is, why is he scared of fighting outside of the US? What he was supposed to do,
I agree with you.
what he was supposed to do is to say, okay, I don't want Saudi Arabia, I don't want UK. Okay, let's rule out America and Mexico. Let's not mention another neutral ground.
Exactly.
Then we know that everything is okay. But because he knows there's something to hide, that's why he's insisting he wants to fight in America. We are not stupid.
I've said it to you guys earlier on. I don't know how you guys want to understand it. Yeah, there's one thing that they call bulk contract. Yeah, which is the third party contract meant to be signed, and that's usually contract remaining for Andy to sign to be able to promote that venue. Andy has not, and I repeat, has not signed that contract, and that is the reason why we are at this point in time.
Bro, Andy has signed a contract. He signed a contract the first. Did he?
Man.
Guy, wait. Listen. Yeah, listen. When you have a rematch, listen. Andy already signed. I saw the video. YB did was not yesterday. I watched it. Listen. Andy has already agreed. Okay, he already signed the contract.
He has not signed it. He has not signed that. But this comment came from Eddie himself. I hear his comment. They asked him when he was in Saudi. They said, "What does Andy Union needs to do?" He said, "It might that the board contract has not been signed." So that board contract is the only contract left for him to sign.
No, a bad contract. Let me tell you something about a bad contract. You have to understand, these are legal terminology. A bad contract is not a principal contract.
It's not, but you have to sign it. Listen, you have to sign it before the fight can take place, because it stated the venue of the rematch. It stated the amount. I'm looking at it on my system now. He said a promoter. Listen. He said a promoter for a boxer, and boxer should accept a pause in the amount of that dollars, and in addition, other expenses follows. Dash. So all these things is there to follow. And he also mentioned that on the number 10 agreement, number 10, he mentioned that the boxer, after he has been paid, then he need to be like advertise, promote the fight. That's why Andy has not been promoting the fight on his social media. That contract has not been signed. Go and make your research. So before we start talking, let's be sure.
Bro. Ajibade, you be agent of Ruiz for you. Are you agent of Ruiz? Yeah, you agent of Ruiz for you.
I'm not. I'm just saying the facts.
Listen, bad contract. Bad contract has not been signed, but but the main contract, okay, Ruiz is locked in. He cannot fight anyone else other than Joshua. Of course, the bad contract has not been signed. We know that because at the end of Macho Boxing didn't state the location in the first contract where the rematch will take place. That's sure. But that holds no leverage. That holds no leverage. That holds no leverage.
That needs to be signed.
The most important contract was already signed in the first place. That's it.
I know.
So what are you saying now?
Why all this contract of it? Why is this so difficult? If Andy is not scared, why is this so difficult? Simple. Simple.
Look, I've said it before that he's scared of fighting AJ. He does not want to fight AJ.
Many excuses. Listen, after you knock Joshua out,
sorry. I don't know what your name. Your name. Your name. Every time I hear that Donald, I say I don't call you Donald Trump. Sorry, bro, Donald Brian. May Ajibade talk something? I beg.
He does not want to fight. I keep on saying, I don't know how you guys want to understand it. This guy does not want to fight AJ for no reason. Number one. Number two, this guy is king. He's king. So he does not have any money in his. What he's saying in his mind is different from what he's talking about. Because now the first time is people were saying, oh, he said, and even Eddie confirming that, look, he wants more money. But he said, are we obligated to give him more money? He said no, because there's a contract in place. The contract he has signed that contract for 9 million. Are you getting my point? So what he's doing now is using mind game. Because number one, he knows Eddie has already ruled out USA. Eddie has ruled out USA, not that the fight is not going to happen in the US. So now he's not playing a mind game that, look, I want more money or the fight is not going to happen. Now, if you want me to fight, I can only fight in the US. Now, if Eddie now said, oh, let's go and fight in the US, that means Eddie has swallowed his word by saying the match is not going to happen. But he knows that Eddie will not want to come to the US. And that's why he's using brain on this guy. Say, look, I can only fight in US. I'm telling you, if AJ says, okay, let's go and fight in US, it will be like, no, something will come up. Oh, the money is too small. The time is not okay for me. There will be something that he needs to say. I'm telling you guys. Let's
let me tell you about the BAT agreement you are talking about.
No.
Let him explain. Everybody, let him explain. I beg. Let him explain.
Let me tell you about that BAT agreement. That BAT agreement is only saying that pursuant to the main contract already say AJ and his promoter have the right to choose location. Okay, the BAT agreement is saying the fighter should appear at the location. He's using the word should.
Look, I know all these things. I've said this thing. You are repeating everything now.
Let me explain, bro.
He said should. He's not saying may. If the contract say may, that means he's giving him discretion.
Option, yeah.
Or what not to do. He said you have, because if I have chosen that location, this BAT agreement is just a restatement. It's just reinforcing what is stated in the original standard contract.
So can I ask you a question?
The BAT agreement is not independent. It's not separate. It's not an agreement that is entered into newly. No.
Can I ask you a question?
It's an appendix.
Can I ask you a question? Can the fight happen without signing this BAT agreement?
No, it cannot. It can't happen.
Answer the question now.
No, it can't. It can. We know it cannot. We know that.
So what are you not talking?
But if it listen, Ajibade, if he does not sign that BAT contract, if he doesn't sign it, that means it's a breach of contract, and that will actually get him sued. Finish. I beg. More come out.
That's why I'm telling you that it's an appendix.
Ajibade, they make this thing long.
It's an appendix of the main contract. If you don't sign the BAT contract, it means you are breaching the major contract. So
that's what I'm saying.
It's not.
We are saying the same thing. We are saying the same thing here. Yeah, yes. We are definitely saying the same thing now. This BAT agreement as well. I said, listen to what I said earlier on. I said the reason why we are having all this agreement, all this argument, is because the BAT agreement has not been signed. And you are now telling me that the BAT agreement is not important. You are like signing that it's not important. And I said, look,
no, I never said it's not important. No. I never said that. I said that the BAT agreement is not different from the major agreement. It is an appendage. Look. Listen to the meaning of the word appendage.
We know all these things. Look,
yes,
we know all these things as an appendage.
You cannot say.
Ajibade, you don't reach office. Are you your office now?
Yeah, I'm in the office now.
Okay. I see what you have. I see what you. oh boy, Ajibade.
And the fact must happen in UK for you to benefit.
No.
I love it, Chinese man.
What else in the UK? Don't work anywhere.
I don't think that's going to happen, but that fight is simple.
Look, if that fight, look, You can't say, look, you can't say the fight is not going to happen in US. You are not part. You are not part of you are not part of the decision making team. You know what I mean? These people, they think ahead of us. They know what they are thinking. They know their aim. So I'm not saying the fight must happen in the US. I'm not saying that, but I'm just putting a principle down. What these people will be thinking in their mind. That look, we have to table this thing down and look. Let's look at the risk attached to it, and then we make a decision. And what I just said earlier on from the beginning, I bring the two options down. That the manager, the management, the decision maker, what they will be thinking, I put it down. That these are they will now analyze it. I said, look, there's a risk attached to this. There's a risk attached to this. Okay, fine. What are we going to do? I'm not saying that he has to fight in the US, but I'm saying that if he fight, if his aim and objective need to achieve in time, he will now say, okay, let me go to US and fight. But if he doesn't care about the aim, if he doesn't care about the aim and objective, they will say, let's go anywhere, let's go and fight, let's go to court. So, but if we go to court, his aim of being the unified world champion of the world, he has to be affected. That's what I'm just saying. I'm not saying he has to go to US and fight or something like that. But the second point I proved that the bar agreement is that it's not like the main contract, but it's also the reason why we're having this agreement.
Okay, we are going to come back. We're going to come back to this argument later. Okay, for now, I just want you guys to give your final thoughts. You know what I mean? Don't take it small. Ajibade, you first.
My final thought is, I would love AJ to fight in UK, yeah, or anywhere else. But if we are thinking about for his aim to be achieved in time, he might think of, fine, I can beat this guy. I know my energy. I know the power that I carry. Anywhere, anytime, I'm going to beat this guy. Okay, I don't care. Let's go and fight in UK, in US. It can happen. And if it happens, and if AJ wins, AJ will be the most respected heavyweight champion of the world, and that is the aim of AJ. So don't be surprised,
bro.
That fight,
okay, good. Thanks.
It's just an option.
Donald Trump. Okay, sorry, Donald Bryan. Sorry.
Yeah, my brother, just that I see them in my word. I wouldn't want to take that chance of going to the States. Whether he wants to be a hero, whatever, respected. I don't support that. You don't need to go to the US to fight, because you are dealing with demonic people right there. These are demonic. So you can't do that at this point now. So that's just my final decision for that. He doesn't have to go to the States,
okay,
whether he's Superman or not. So he has to go fight somewhere else, because these people they are not human. You know, they are not human.
Okay. I will not hear you beg. Not jab the too much, brother. Clement.
Yeah, bro.
What will be your final thought now?
My final thought is that it's high time AJ and his team put their leg on the ground, even if it means to cut their nose to spite their faith, because AJ and his team shows us how to be a bad A side, to be they are acting like be in fact C side in negotiation, and that is so sad, so very sad. AJ should stop pestering AJ and becoming parasite, benefiting from his popularity for their cheap gains. That is ridiculous. On the bout itself, 100%, I'm in support of the fight happening in any country on the planet, even if it's in Afghanistan, provided it's not Mexico or the US.
Yes.
If Ruiz is not willing to go to the UK, there is no reason on God green earth why AJ should come to the US to fight Ruiz. Never. It's not done that way. There's a reason why they have a contract in place, and there's a reason why contracts are drawn. Contracts are meant to be respected. So if Ruiz doesn't want to fight in Saudi Arabia on grounds that is not safe, then the UK is safe. Then you can do it in the UK or do it anywhere else. So don't tell me, oh, I want to fight here, because like I said, there is more to prize fighting than it meets the eye. This is not fight on the streets.
where you can say, oh, let me quickly fight this guy. No, we are talking of money. We are talking of national pride. We are talking of a lot of things on the line
Yeah,
in the
for
prize
sure.
fight. So don't think it's just, oh, AJ want to be the superwoman. AJ is not a superwoman. People should stop holding Anthony Joshua to a higher standard than anybody else. Look at Ray Robinson. I think it's Sugar Ray. When he lost his bat in London,
Brother, now final thought now. This one they take long.
when he lost his bat in London, no, I'm speaking. I'm still on my feet. When he lost his bat in London, he did rematch in London. That the rematch took place in New York.
I love it.
Look at Lennox Lewis. So people should stop that impression that
Brother, you don't
AJ
be
is this
don't
one
be
or is not
But
superwoman.
it's making sense. It's making sense.
Because
Clement is making sense.
I'm telling you, how much can you talk? You can't give me a time frame. What are you talking about? I told
brother,
you
now
I'm
final
not
thought.
God.
You just say,
No, but it's making sense. Oh. It's making sense, bro.
No worry, I continue for that.
you don't give my time.
So
You don't give the
my
joke.
my
Now
my
double
point
the do.
my point
Two people don't talk now. Try to chap 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 chap. You say there's no double
I
then yeah,
Ajibade don't want to
then yeah.
Ajibade has been into the facts. He's feeling the facts as I talk to you right now.
Don't do final thought. Time don't go.
It's
That my point is very clear.
Oh my!
You
You know he's
know,
like, you know he's laughing me. Ajibade.
AJ, a lot of AJ should do this. AJ should do that. AJ is superwoman. Is not superwoman. Is a human like any of us. So what is good for the goose is good for the gander. If Lewis in his two losses didn't rematch in the same place he lost, why not? Why should they just be held to a higher standard? So final thought is that fight should
Ah,
happen anywhere else in the world other
Okay.
than the US. Thank you.
Okay, brother.
Ajibade the guy share from Ruiz.
Sure, listen carefully. Ajibade and Clement. Listen, you guys are amazing. I have to say, it's always nice to have two Nigerians who disagree and agree sometimes, you know what I mean? So, Donald Brea, sorry.
Join.
Okay, you need to join us as well sometimes, you know what I mean? Guy, I love. This is one of the. I must say this is the best live I've ever done, live stream I've ever done. I must say that because the conversation was intense. You know what I mean? We agree, we disagree, but at the end of the day, we're all team Joshua, and we believe that Joshua deserves to fight and Ruiz Jr. next. But my final thought is: listen, Joshua should fight Ruiz anywhere in the world other than Mexico and United States. Okay. Because I know what's going on there. I know the inside, game, the inside chess game Ahimon is trying to play right here. So Ruiz Jr. was a very humble guy, happy when he got the chance to fight Joshua, and all of a sudden it changed like a chameleon. Ruiz Jr., I've always said that the guy's a chameleon. He's a grateful chameleon, and that's what it is, man. So thanks, guys, for joining us. We are very grateful. For those of you guys who are watching, join us next time. Ajibade and Clement, these two guys, they be babao.
Ajibade the guy share on low. Do I see him?
no. If you look at my way, me at the tackle as Agreement now. I message Andy. As I message Andy, I insult him. I know they.
It's just they give you check on low, small check.
Raymond, to tell them, I think insult him. I tell him say in na just belt keeper.
Ajibade the trash. Ajibade just the.
I agree
Ajibade a businessman.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with Ajibade points in a lot of ways. My own is I just wanted to see that when it comes to price pricing and price fighting and location, there's a reason why people choose location and all that, because these things are not easy like that. Like
Yeah,
that,
of course we know.
AJ, we all pray. We all say AJ will win. But we don't know. We don't really know what's happened in the US. Look at when AJ was
Exactly.
coming out of his dressing room in the US. Look at how he looked. Look at everything. That was not the AJ we all
Look,
know. He was looking like a
we
moron.
know, we
You know,
know.
so
AJ,
Okay, guys, we're right back. You know what I
I
mean?
want to know.
So you guys should click the like button to this video, share it. Okay, I'm gonna share this video, share this video. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Support the channel. Only what I can say is that I'm glad that we conducted a very intellectually balanced live stream. We agree, we disagree. As Nigerians, we are all team AJ here. We are team Joshua, definitely. But I like the fact that Ajibade, also have a different perspective as well. So he's not going to agree with everything we say. But on the other hand, he knows the right and the wrongs, man. So guys, stay blessed, stay hungry, stay humble, and you guys should click the bell icon so that every time I drop a video or I go live with my two brothers right here, three brothers, Donald Brian, Ajibade, and Clement, you guys will be notified. Stay blessed, guys. Cheers.